Alrighty, what's going on, boys? Room Gaming here. Back with another video. Today's episode, we are playing Transport Fever 2. We are brand new to this game. We did play a little bit last night to kind of prepare us for this video. Kind of came in and tried to understand how to make at least wagons and set up routes and things like that. We learned how to make bricks. We learned how to do like grain and things like that. Very, very basic stuff. So what we're going to do in this episode is we made the map a little bit bigger. We're on a medium-sized map. We're on a medium-sized difficulty. So we're just going to try to come in here and learn how to play the game, really. I know enough to at least kind of get the ball rolling, but I don't know anything else outside of like basic routes and the wagon trucks. It's really all I know about this game. So one thing I did notice when I went into this load is Virginia Beach over here wants the bricks and the grain, or the bread, or whatever that is, the food. So this is going to be the city that I start with. Actually, I don't know if it is, because, let's see. I don't know if I can actually get to it easily. It might make more sense to start in New York and do the grain as well as the fuel. Or food and fuel. Because there is a refinery here that we can put oil into and transport it to New York City. So maybe that's the route we start out with, because Virginia Beach is just kind of, I guess we can make a bridge to Virginia Beach as well. Yeah, let's stick with Virginia Beach. I think we start with that. That's what we know how to do. I've not done much with refineries and oil or anything. So let's start with Virginia Beach. We'll build a bridge to it and we'll just kind of go from there. So I guess to start out here, we will collect some of this grain and let's figure out where we're going to take it. So go to suppliers here. Oh, okay. So we have a supplier literally right next to her. That's as easy as it gets. Wow. Look at all this grain we have that we can feed into this processing plant. Okay. And then our bricks are going to be completely behind it with a quarry here. So yeah, this is all going to work out really well. We put everything here in the center. So first thing we'll do here is we'll put in a truck station. I guess first let's start with the grain. And then we will throw in a road depot as well. I'm not sure where I kind of want to put the road depot out of the way a little bit. Just maybe put like right here. And we're just going to start out by buying like literally 100 carriages. And we're going to try to max out this route here. So we'll select them all. I think we need to make a line first. Okay, so we have a line made between these two places. Another thing I figured out as well is you can mess with some of these settings here to use both of your terminals. So you can see here at this truck stop, we have a terminal here and a terminal here. So you can press this little blue arrow here, this little node button, and you can tell it to use both terminals essentially. So that if this one's full, trucks can go to this one. But you gotta be careful because we have another button here that allows you to define how you want to load the trucks. So at Cedar Rapids branch, we want to full load all the time. We want trucks to wait. And then whatever we get to, I messed it up. Here we go. Full load all at Cedar Rapids branch. And then over here, we need to change it Cedar Rapids West to only load if available. And basically what that means is we're not going to be loading anything back to the grain station here. So these trucks are just not going to bring anything back essentially. If we didn't change that, the trucks would just sit here forever waiting to load up food to take back to the farm, but that doesn't make any sense, right? Okay, so we have that. So now we can select our vehicles here and put them on line 1. Watch our money here. We did lose half of our money. We started at 5 million. I assume we will be going into the negative, but we'll see. Okay, we'll unpause the game and let things happen. Oh, okay, yeah, we're good. Now, I also kind of wonder if this Like, there's so many farms right here in the middle. That's okay. I just don't know if I'll be able to utilize all these or not. There's like 6, 7 grain farms here in the middle. So we're going to let this run for a minute before I put anything else down. I kind of want to get a feel for how efficient these 100 trucks are, if I need to sell some, things like that before I move on to my next truck station. But the next thing will be to get the grain into Virginia Beach. So we could go ahead and mess with the road a little. We might... Okay, so we are making some money here from our little wagons. Looks like everything's loaded down fine. We do have a bit of a bottleneck here. We could potentially add some more terminals. I think we actually have way too many trucks. We 100% have way too many trucks. So we'll probably sell like at least half of these. Or maybe we could just repurpose them somewhere else. But yeah, what were we doing? We're going to add a road here. I think we're going to add it right after this coal mine here. You know, that's interesting. I never thought about this. Don't you technically want the longest route possible? Because I know that the routes are calculated based on distance. So the further it is, the more money you make. And also, the longer the route, the more vehicles I feel like you could put on the route. So maybe we don't add a road and we just keep this. I guess we have to add a road somewhere to get to Virginia Beach. But maybe we just don't add any connecting roads. So we come in here and just add something across. Oh my gosh, that's so expensive. 2 million. Oh no. And the only other city that needs food is Salt Lake City. No other cities need food, so I don't know what we can do. I guess what we could do is maybe run a road through here. It might be a little cheaper. Okay, so we managed to get the bridge across. But look at our money. It cost all of our money. So we're going to have to be very careful linking this road up to this road over here. And then we're going to have to take out more of a loan, I think, to be able to survive. Okay, so we're linked up to Salt Lake City now. That's really good. I did not think we were going to be able to pull that off with our starting money. That almost just like ruined the whole freaking video. Okay. I have to keep that in mind in the future. Okay, we clearly have too many trucks. But that's okay. Because I think we can repurpose. If we open our line manager, I think we can repurpose at least half of these. So first what we'll have to do is set up two more truck stops. We might have to take out a loan for this. Let's see what the truck stops cost. Yeah, we have to take out a small loan. And then I think after this, we can just kind of let it sit for a minute and hopefully we can make some money. Let's pause it. Let's get a truck station in here. Let's get a truck station in Virginia Beach. We want to put this kind of close to where all the grain is. Right here is pretty good. Looks like it gets access to most of the buildings. Okay, let's make our new line. We want our first stop to be at Cedar Rapids Exchange. Then we want our second stop to be up here at Virginia Beach. Okay, so the line is made. It's set. Let's go back and grab some of these vehicles on line 1. Man, we're gonna need to take at least 50, right? I think there'd be a faster way instead of having to click each individual vehicle. Okay, so those are going to line 2 now. So we have an even 50-50 split. The only problem we're gonna run into now is a lot of these are stuck. Oh wait, no, we're paused. That's why. Will these guys just turn around? Ooh, also on line 2, we need to come in here. And at Cedar Rapids Exchange, we need to make sure that full load. We're only taking full loads. And then at Upper Virginia Beach, we are only dropping off. Which is correct. Okay. Yeah, looks like we got some people making their way up on that route. Are these guys loaded? These guys are not loaded. It's okay. Okay, now I just kind of think we chill for a minute. But we'll go to 3x speed and kind of watch this play out. We're probably going to the negatives in money. So I don't know why these guys are going to Virginia Beach empty. Didn't I select this as the... Yeah, I picked Cedar Rapids Exchange as the first stop. I don't understand why they're going up there. Odd, but oh well. That's going to cost some money in the long run, but it's okay. We'll get it figured out. And then right here, I think what we could do now is add another truck stop. Let's do this. Let's add another truck station here on this farm. And let's repurpose, I don't know, maybe like half of these guys at least. We have 50 vehicles here. Let's do 25. Let's repurpose them. Okay, so they're all selected. So when we come back, they'll be selected for us. So we can make a line here. So a line on Lower Cedar Rapids to... I don't like this. I don't love this. I don't want two lines dropping off to the same... I could add more terminals to it. Maybe that's what I do. Let's add more terminals to this. And we'll see if that works. Oh, we're out of money again. We're going to have to borrow. Okay, we've added 2 more terminals. Let's get some street access. Okay, so we have 4 terminals now. So what that means, I think, is we have to go into these lines. At least into line 1. And tell it to use all 4. Oh, you know what you could do? Is I could say, like, this line uses terminals 3 and 4. And then my pink line can use terminals 1 and 2. I wonder if that would be smart. Let's go ahead and make the line, though. So we have Lower Cedar Rapids. Go ahead and add this terminal station. At Lower Cedar Rapids, we want to full load. And then when we get to Cedar Rapids West, we want to use terminals... it forces to use 3 on both lines. Yeah, both lines are forcing me to use terminal. Okay, well, I'll just select all 4 on both lines then. We'll see how it plays out. I don't know. Might be sus. And then, so we made the line. Now we got to tell the vehicles to go there, right? Or did we already do that? We did not. Nice. Okay, let's set these guys to line 3. Coming off of this line here. Line 1. And then that should give us a better split, and it should reduce this bottleneck here. In the meantime, we'll take a look at what's going on here. These guys still going completely backwards, so that's cool. They'll be back in a couple years. Let's fast forward. Okay, so we got some people finally moving over to line 3 here, so we'll see kind of what happens with that. Okay, so this plant is full. So next thing we need to do, probably add more vehicles to this Virginia Beach line, but this just kills me inside waiting on this, man. Oh my gosh. I wish I get like 20x speed so I don't have to watch this. It's fine though, it's fine. We're going to let these lines play out a little bit more. I'm very happy with line 1 in between these 2 vehicle stations. Seems like that's pretty efficient. I feel like we could add some more trucks to this line 3 here. But I want to let it play out a little bit more before I do that. Okay, so we have an issue. Could be how we have the lines set up. Okay, there we go. We finally got one to move. Is this just like a really low production farm or something? I don't know why it's taking so long to fill these carts up. The smaller farm? Production's 200. The production's 200. Okay, things seem to be picking up now. I don't know. Maybe I feel like this is a really slow farm. Like, look how close these carts are spaced out coming from this farm compared to this one. They're way, maybe because the further route. Okay, so what I think it might be. Okay, I think it's because this is so full, this terminal here, that there's not enough demand for the grain inside the processing plant. So that's why we're getting these awkward gaps. So yeah, this will be interesting once these guys finally get back, how all this starts to take off. We just gotta give a little more time. Okay, so these trucks are coming back. I think we have 50 trucks on this line. Let's see, on line 2. Yeah, we got 50. So I think this line could probably handle like 100 vehicles. Maybe not quite 100. Maybe we could do like another 25 vehicles on this line, 20 vehicles, kind of see how that goes. First, we gotta get some money rolling in. So that's probably the next thing we'll do is get another 20 lines on this. And I'm hoping this will increase the demand from this processing plant, which means that these trucks will be more efficient down here on this farm too. I think that's how it works in this game. Okay, so this guy's coming in. Let's see if he picks up. He does. All right, we're going, baby. This processing plant is not too far from leveling up either. Okay, so yeah, I think that's what this number means. Okay, so it went up to 51. So this is the buyer demand over what this can potentially, or what my trucks are carrying. And this is what it can produce. And I guess this is a percentage of... Okay, and this I think has something, doing some Googling here. This has something to do with like bottleneck efficiency. So if you're at 100%, your line is at 100% efficiency and it's going up. So that's good. If not, that means there's some sort of bottleneck, which is here. Okay. Yeah, they should really put some tooltips on like what some of their graphs mean. It's okay. I'll be interested to see how much these guys make going this really long route. Look, it's got to be pretty good. Oh, we do have a little bit of a bottleneck here starting to come up. That's not good because that will slow down this too. Okay, I think we actually have the perfect amount of carts here on this line right now. I'm not going to add any more. Not yet. It might could handle a few more actually, but not many. Right, because there is this gap between our first cart and not sure how to read that. All right, almost a negative $1 million. So I'm hoping we make a little money with this here. Okay, so I think maybe what we do is we add another road here to bypass some of this. Dang, dude, I don't have any money though. I need to add a road like this. These guys can like get around. Okay, let's see what happens. I'm hoping this is like, it's like 50K he drops right here. We need some money, dude. Drop 50K, bro. I think we're still gonna have to take out a loan though, because we have that bottleneck. 50K. 25, yeah, we're screwed. Yeah, it's all bottlenecked now. I knew that would happen, man. Gotta take out more money. Okay, we're gonna put in a road from here to there. And then we're also going to do something maybe like that. That way these people can kind of go on. Nice, so they're taking this road now, which is really, really good. So this bottleneck does not continue to get worse. Yeah, logistics, okay. And then let's go ahead and, while we have some money, before we go into the negative, get another like 15 trucks on this line, or 20. I don't know how much it'll let us buy. Oh, it's not letting us buy any more vehicles. Why? Oh, do you have to select the depot first? No. Oh, so you can't buy from this screen. Wait. Oh, I see, I see. I didn't know this. So you can't just select a line. You have to come down here and select the depot. Or what I've normally done in the past, I've just selected this building. Okay, I didn't know that's how that worked. Let's buy 20 more while we can. Let's buy as many as we can. 20's fine. And let's go ahead and put those on line 1, or line 2. I think everything's in a good spot now. Our bottleneck here is pretty much fixed. We always have a truck moving in between those stations. I think we're in a pretty good spot. The only thing that sucks now is the trucks that are coming back are trying to take this route too. What can I do about that? I'm just gonna make more crossways here. That way, if there's a bottleneck here, they can turn and go around. I think as long as we give them a bunch of options to take either road, I think it will work itself out. I don't think it will though. Because if there's a bottleneck here, like it was a Z, they can't take either road. The only way to fix that, I think, is to put this exchange on this side. It's all right. I think we're okay. We'll just let it play out. Or you know what you do? Is you just delete these. Yeah. That's what you do. You don't need any of these. You can just do the road like this. Yeah, okay. This makes more sense. So the grain trucks will take this road always. And then the food trucks will take this road always. And then they can't get in the way of each other. Okay. Okay, our money is going up. Let's take a look at our finances here. Made $60,000 this year, halfway through the year. That's really good. Spent $50,000 on loan interest, so we need to start paying that back at some point. It's not too bad though, $50K. Oh, you know what I didn't even realize is that we can already build cargo harbors, which I have no clue how that works. I guess you build a harbor here, and then maybe one off of this. Interesting. I've never done that before. That'll be fun to try out. So we can do that, and we can already make trains as well, a cargo train. Obviously, we don't have the money to do any of this. This is all way too expensive for us right now, but that will be cool to try out. Everybody says trains are the coolest part about this game. I've never gotten to trains, so... Okay, so last year we made $150,000. It's our first profitable year. And so far this year we're being profitable as well. We almost made a profit in 1860, but not quite. So we're halfway through the year. We're up about 70K. Okay, so this is filling up. Is there a gap in this line? Doesn't really look like it. Might be a small gap here. Oh, I guess what we could always do is look at the efficiency. Let's do that. Let's see how efficient we are everywhere. So we can click on this. So 72% efficiency at this plant. So we could add more trucks. This farm is 98% efficiency, 52% efficiency. So we are behind. So we could add more trucks to a couple lines. Let's add another 20 trucks to our pink line. And then let's add another 20 trucks to... Oh, I can't afford them. Add another 15 trucks to our red line here. So 15 more trucks going to Virginia Beach and 20 more going between Cedar Rapids Farm and our processing plant. Hopefully that gets our numbers up a little bit more. But okay, I think we're at a pretty good stopping point. We have these 3 lines going. I think they're pretty efficient. Next thing I want to do is start getting bricks into Virginia Beach. So we got to find, here's a quarry here, which we will then be taking to this construction material plant, and then we can take those to Virginia Beach. So that's going to be probably what we do in the next video. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.